And Ozzie Jurock joins us now in studio for a rare appearance. Thanks for coming in.
Nice to be here.
Now we're going to talk about what we've been making headlines in the news for the past couple of weeks, that condo development in Port Coquitlam that is now trying to refund people's money after 2 years.
Yeah, give the money back. Now the government has stopped the marketing process on it, but it's not the only one. I mean, think about some of the situations. We have not only pre-sales going on, but we have flipping of pre-sales going on. So let's say you bought one of those units and flip it to me at a $40,000 profit. What is our legal position? You can't deliver, and so there's a lot of mess out there. But we've had it in Victoria, we've had it in Penticton.
This isn't new.
It's not new, and we've talked about it for over a year. But there's various kinds of non-performance by developers. Sometimes there's just a hole in the ground. Well, then they're getting the deposit back. We can understand that. But if you wait for 2 years and then a month before you move in, that's a totally different situation. So now in Calgary, there's 7 developers given their deposits back. There's a development at UBC, La Galleria is just saying to developers on May 11, to the buyers, you have 3 days to come up with another $20 a foot, or we give you your deposit back. So
now your suggestion in that case, though, is the developer saying costs have gone up, we want $20 more a foot, or else we're giving you your deposit. What would your suggestion be? Well, eat that cost and pay more?
Well, you probably would have to, because I mean, if you paid $400 a foot and it's now worth $600, it'd be foolish not to. You won't like it. And I think that, you can have all sorts of arguments, but from a practical point of view, because what are you going to do? Sue for specific performance or sue for damages? Well, suing for specific performance is very difficult to prove. There's other units you could be buying. And damages, what if the developers, I don't know in this case, but in any case, does the developer have the funds? It's usually a single-purpose development, and so lawsuits would be tougher to prove.
Okay, so this was a subject that we covered last year, I remember.
Yes,
and you had some specific tips for people who are considering buying pre-sale condos. So what are some of those tips? Well,
then they still remain the same. First of all, now have your contract read over by a lawyer, but check out the developer, buy the reputation. Does the developer have the experience? We're not talking here about the Concord Pacifics kind of deals. We're talking usually about mid-size or very small first-time developers.
Okay, and by reputation, we mean expect to pay more.
Yeah, I think I would almost pay a premium, But I mean, I know that if I bought something from some of the major developers, I won't have a problem.
Okay. Ask for a copy of builder's guarantee and warranty details.
Yeah, when we have problems sometimes, it's always, what was warranted and is everything included the way it was? Sometimes developers write in there that they might substitute things that you see in the show suite. Make sure that you understand exactly what you have.
Okay.
Find out what the monthly maintenance costs are. So often the monthly maintenance costs soar after the developer has sold the last unit. Find out what it's going to be. Ask yourself what is included, what amenities are really included, and don't assume. What's your parking spot like?
Parking spot. Yeah, that's a big one right now.
Absolutely, parking spot. Is there, even a locker space in some cases are leased. What is included?
Finally, always get it lawyered.
Particularly now, what are your recourse if the builder does not complete?
Right. Okay. Ozzie, good advice. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
If anybody has any more questions about this, or if you'd like to purchase a copy of Ozzie's newsletter, you can check his website, www.jurock.com, or 604-683-1111.